Hello everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Duskers. This is a little indie game. I had already been checking this out. I thought it looked really cool and interesting. And then somebody with the game happened to bounce me a Steam key and say, hey, if you want to put this on your channel, well, there's nothing stopping you now. What a nice thing. So hey, I was going to do it anyhow. That's the best kind of selling out. I don't know the audio levels. I've seen videos about the game, but I'm gonna be a I bet shift button. Shift to toggle views is kind of honestly, I think this will be fine. It's nice that they have a lot of indie games don't feel bothered to have such settings. Yeah, I'm gonna put the warning on. Anything else, that'll be fine. So what's Duskers about, you may ask? Yeah, I'll do it. And if it's... No, you know what? I've seen videos. I don't need any of that. Actually, this game is a little brutal. But hey. So far, the setup for the plot is pretty simple. 6 days of fuel left. We're the only person on board. We found 4 vessels in the area. Nobody has replied. And we have an externally modified logs. Gather the things, survive and thrive, FTL. If objectives can't be completed, they recommend you initiate a reset. Wonder where that log came from. Wonder what they're talking about. I'm pretty sure mouse input legit does nothing. Okay. It's a galaxy map. You can already tell from the aesthetic what they're kind of going for, I think. Well, we're right at this ship. Infestation types are claimed to be 0. I think this is like a regular thing for the first place you are at. Alright, switch between the galaxy map. System. We don't have a universe yet, apparently. There we go. Yep, it even says up top. What do we got before we go in? Motion sensor gathering generator tow interface. That means we're gonna need to be clever. I got bad news. I'm afraid I have some bad news. Alright, I don't think there's any real point in anything except getting going. Hang on. Hang on. Huh, that's interesting. You can see systems you're not in. Okay, aboard the ship, we have the drones. You'll see what the game is about very quickly, I think. Huh. No uncorrupted logs. This was a prisoner transport. Alright. Ooh, the small text box. See, it already is kind of telling me what's up. Okay, so you pilot drones. One thing to note is that these things are drones, they are not robots. DGOS. That's an interesting one. All these are... Hang on, what does A do? Oh, I get it. commandeer the current derelict ship. That's interesting. There's a command that makes everybody go in it first. Thought so. Yeah, begin orders all drones to commence operations by running into the first room. First room is kind of guaranteed to be safe. Now, one thing to note is... yep. Let's see, who's got what? Ron, Rick... Yeah, there we go. It's just numpad to change between them. Ron, you got the thing, don't you? No, Ron's got generator, which means we can totally... Oh, it looks like the generator is already online. Alright. Now... There we go. I'm still gonna all the advanced pathfinding. Ron, for fuck's sake. Yep. Oh, it's automatic. I thought you had to use a particular power command. There we go. Now gather all. Note that my drones literally don't do anything unless I tell them to. It's like you're actually piloting a drone thing. Just back up. It's fine. You okay, Rick? Fuck you, Rick Berman. That's it. Christ almighty. There we go. Okay. Alright. Now, we didn't detect any infestation types on this ship, which means it's probably safe. Unless I do something really dumb. I'm thinking the starting ship is probably safe. I'm also gonna eventually stop bringing up the start menu, I promise. Okay, generator, tow and interface. We could probably leave you back here unless we actually find something. Alright, so... Autocomplete is awesome. The short summary of this game is, imagine if your skills at using command line interface determined whether you lived or died. It's good times. Okay, before we proceed any further, just for... D4. There we go. Close the door behind us. It should be okay, but that's a good habit to get into. Info. Got here. See, yeah, it already tells us what to do. Destroyed drone. It's destroyed, which means we can't tow it. What do you got? An extra tow cable. Hey! Grab it. Wonder if you could scrap disabled drones. No. That's fine. So, issuing commands for the schematic menu. Yep. I wonder if I can make them move around. Anywho, gather all. There we go. I think this is like the coolest thing ever. Multiple drones can process command info. No. D1 info. Info lists items in the specified drone's room. Wait a second. Oh, I just told the airlock to give me info. There we go. Fuel access point. Alright. Gather all. Nothing. Great. Open D5. R4. 1. Or rather, 1. I'll need a reference manual on that one. Also, I strongly suspect time continues to go forward as I do this, so that's good to remember. It's also good to take our time for a moment to get acclimated with... Open, close all powered doors. That's an emergency thing. Navigate. There we go. Navigate 1. Alright, that's fair enough. Okay. Navigate 1, R4. Navigate 1R4. A lot of that. Oh, by the way, there are enemies in this game that attack your drones, and they don't like react on their own because they are. It's just like little UAV things. They're not. They don't fly, but. Okay, so this is how it goes. Except in the actual game, everything is exploding, and we're all gonna die. And. Yep. The command end. There we go. Tells all drones to fuck off. We could claim this ship as our own, but I don't see any particular need to. Oh, right. I get it. Navigate to R2 generator. Navigate room R2. Come on, man. I think using that module all those times is I'm gonna be real regretful of it. Okay. Tim, where are you at? Okay. D3. There we go. Now end. Everyone get out. I feel like leaving the airlocks open is a shame, but like, if we aren't gonna use this ship, good mission, team. We found stuff. I don't know if Rick should have the, I don't know if Rick should have the tow too, considering he's got the... actually, I don't think the motion should be on the same one as Gather. I think... Gosh, I don't know. Just for the sake of things. The motion tracker and the generator drone are probably going to be stationary, so they probably don't need other things. I think I'm going to keep the tow... You know, I'm going to put the tow on the generator drone, because he's probably... If something goes really wrong, he may be our last line of defense. Even though something goes wrong, like, we're dead. Infestation types 1. Distance is the same to either place. Age is stable. Scrap capacity. Then it's really a question of what we want. Salvage or barge? The barge was... I think the barge is like a square design. Oh, what the heck, let's do it. Objectives. Objectives cannot be completed. Da, da, da. I wonder if our character Considering, as you can tell, we're not running into many other people around here. I wonder if our character just straight up has like a time drive or something. And he's going back countless times to find the truth of what's happened here, because everything's... You know, I was gonna make a joke at first. The only way that this game could get better is if we were accompanied by Blackrock Shooter. Although, more apropos to my channel, if Hune and Mute were here, and we were going through logs together, and this had the gameplay too, oh man, that'd be great. Okay, now this one we've got to be, you know, got to be on. Also, expect a lot of failure and death. Huh. Wonder why R2 is visible. Well, anywho. Begin the mission. Note that the first room won't have enemies in it, but subsequent rooms might. I don't like that that door is already open. Please don't be jammed. There we go. Alright. Use the doors to control. Yeah. That door being open. Really not into that. Navigate. You often have time to make good moves. Generator up. Or motion scanner up. Now you gotta pick where to use it, but I really don't like that there was already something there. So, motion. Yeah. Herd enemies into rooms. R2, or by opening doors, if we need to. Yeah. Alright, keep that sensor on. Notice there's charges on it. Things break over time. This game has a very big entropy theme. You also notice each drone sees the world differently. Neat attack. Got all this stuff. Also, remember the end command. If necessary, we can tell the drones to just run. I'm hoping this will not be this. Yeah, like Ron sees the world green. Which is neat as fuck. So you can see how this game... If I say, like, it's clear they did a lot with a small budget, it sounds like I'm, you know, damning them with faint praise, but, like, this game has an awesome aesthetic. It looks really cool without needing, you know, photorealism. Alright, we know that D4 is safe. I have the motion sensor on the gather thing. Okay, flag R4. Just so I don't forget, because I get the feeling... Also, if you go into a dangerous... Oh, right. Alright, gather all... What's that over there? Nice. Also, one thing, we have jump fuel and we have regular fuel. Your regular fuel gets refilled when you make a jump. So basically it's like extending how long you can spend in a particular sector. And I'm guessing the sectors get tougher as you go along. Okay, R4. We want to find out what's in there. We have power control over the adjacent rooms. I need to be, Now there's one type of infestation, but that doesn't mean there's only one enemy. In the worst case, we'll only lose one drone. With the gather, so we're dead. No, I'm cowardly. Let's do motion. Yeah, alright. I don't know if this ship is all that big. Honestly, I gotta change it so that friggin' Tim has the motion sensor. I was not thinking clearly. by opening these doors, D8 or D7. That's how we could do it too. Honestly, that guy looks trapped in there. That's assuming he can't open doors. We don't actually know that or anything. Navigate 1, 2... What room is that? I guess if we don't have a name on it, we can just... Okay. But yes. Don't open that door. Alright, here we are. Another airlock. In, let me think. One, gather all. Yep. We can reposition our ship, which is super dank. I'm not sure what D6 means. The presence of that enemy bothers me, but does that mean it's a flag? I think it just means that it's unpowered because it's too far away from a generator. I think this is a pretty small ship, but I'd like to confirm that. Okay. So we know R2 is safe. What we could do if we wanted to kill this enemy, which it looks like we don't need to do that to proceed. And if I tell a drone navigate 1 to R3, what it will do is go around, but what it won't do is open that door, which is a nice fail-safe protocol. Oh right, I closed it behind me, which is good habit. I wonder how you cancel a command. Okay, so we know that's clear. Now what we do is we scan that room below. I'm pretty damn sure it's confirmed to be clear, so navigate 1. I don't know the name of it. How do I guess that's when you shoot. Also, the game will alert us if, like, just for instance, if the door is being attacked by, like, an enemy force. Honestly, it looks like we can just ignore that enemy. Remember that line later, by the way, just in case. Okay, I see how it is. Honestly, this is the whole ship. Oh, what the hell, let's blow this thing into space, whatever the fuck it is. And no, we're sure it's not a human. I hope, God. Okay, so here's the plan. All other doors are closed. Navigate 1. Because as you've guessed, the yellow is airlock. So navigate 1 to R3. Every time. Just wait until we die, because I can't spell. Navigate 1, R3. Okay. Now what we're going to do, purely to demonstrate my power. Oh, we need to move the generator up. I think we can do that, yeah. Okay, 2 D10. Navigate 2 R6. The ship is now unpowered, but that's fine. I wonder why D10 was open, considering there's no way out and the enemy was not in there. Also, you'll note we legit know nothing about the enemy. That's kind of the plot of the game. Trying to figure out why everything is gone in this desolate, bleak world. Why these wounds will not heal. I am spamming the generator. 1 navigate R6. I don't know, game. I got a different plan. Reissue command to open airlock. Now the thing is, you lose the loot when you do this, which is why you don't do this all the time. But I am certain. No, 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 wait. I did that wrong. Well, it's already a dead derelict. What I really want to do is D7, D10 behind me just in case, although I don't think. Now, I'm not going to use another motion command because I've already wasted. This is about being super efficient, so I got more bad news for, I guess, humanity. Single quote to toggle icons. I wonder what the toggle is. Also, if you hear any background noise, don't mind me. That's just my character putting on movies to distract himself from the cold and lonely void. Now, D7. Here we can see what's in R4 and kill the enemy. There we go. Now this is assuming it's some... Uh-oh. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Now I'm pretty sure either the space or the radiation will do it. We should be careful, because I'd rather not lose the entire campaign due to being stupid. Yep. It's kind of fun to drive these things, you know. Well, we know what killed the drone. I wonder... We should probably go just in case radiation leaks out. Okay, where's the tow? Let me guess. Is it on the generator? No, we have another one. Tim, okay. Navigate 1... R1. Navigate 3 R4 tow. Okay, why isn't it bringing up the friggin'... Like that thing you do where you get the... Where you bring up the last thing you typed? It suddenly forgot how to do that. I like this drone design with the little wings. Let's see what you got here. Yep. What do you have on you? Oh yeah. Obviously the stealth field was not infallible. Tow. And then... Hang on, let me check this. Yeah, I think we're clear to just go. And all units move back. Nice mission, team. Operational objectives completed. We got us enough fuel, I think, to visit all the sectors in this area. That's interesting. Earlier videos of this game had it very much like you could die in your very first room in your very first ship, like you started in a ship that was dangerous and. Interesting. We still haven't found any actual logs, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I do think we now have all the fuel we need to get to all the areas here, which means we don't actually have to worry about fuel anymore. Jump fuel would be nice. That's the one that's, like, critical. Okay. Haley has obviously been disabled. We can use, I'm pretty sure we can have 4 drones on a mission, which means... Repair HP by 10. We're not gonna do full repair on everything, though. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Also, yes, your drones can lose video pickup. It's the worst thing. Also, the fact that you can scrap it is nice. Is there anything else we need? Failure probability 2.83. It is cool that we can add... I'm pretty sure the cap is still there. We could scrap the leftover toe if we need to, which is also nice. Notice all this entropy, though. Man. Flash charge. The expense of a lower stealth time. Stealth upgrade is going to be interesting. God, that's a lot of script. See, I'm hoping things like generator and gather decay very slowly because they're necessary. Create. Oh, you can make new ones, which is cool. Tow, generator, gather, which is really cool. Anyway, we'll get that drone moving. Even though I think we'll want to shuffle around our actual drone modules. Alright. Yeah. Haley, you're on the fleet. Control left, right. There we go. That's intuitive enough once you get used to it. Okay. Let's sort out our fleet of drones, and then this will probably be a decent first episode, I think, maybe? I can't tell how long I've been going. Okay, I want Rick to have the stealth field because his design has the wing thing to it, and I think that's cool. And he's kind of our, like, go-to guy. Listen to me. I'm personifying the drones because I'm going mad in the darkness. No, hang on. Okay. Take the motion off. Being able to stealthily gather is nice, and in the worst case, if our stealth unit is lost, we can, make a new one. We can make a new gather. Generator and emergency tow. Tow and interface. And you're just the motion person. Which will be far from the front lines. Because basically the only drone that's going in is here. At least first. Once we know it's safe, we can send Tim in to get stuff. We might even... I don't know if this is the best strategy, but Tim will be our, like, getter. Rick will only go into rooms to explore them first, just in case something happens. And if, at the worst case, he's lost, you know, we're back to 3 drones and no stealth module, that's where we started. We're not in such a bad position. Time to check how much there is here of footage. Also a good test of how your game handles alt-tabbing, which I think is kind of important in a game in 2016, but hey. So yes, this was Duskers. There will be more. Probably multiple runs, let's put it that way. This game is is nice for someone who is I don't want to say meticulous or detail oriented because that sounds like a positive, who's like me and worries a lot about stuff. In Halo, I'll worry when I'm at 200 bullets so that I'll never have to worry that I'm at like 2 bullets. Which I think that philosophy might serve me well here. My bad reflexes may not. I'm really happy that I got just sent this game. It was really awesome. And I'm looking forward to playing a lot of it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.